assume that most men in Iran marry lots of women. It can be a dangerous place to live. Is it better? Yeah, I think. Okay. Hi. This is DJ and welcome to my channel. So I asked my friends from all over the world to send me their assumptions about Iran, and I'm gonna read them and tell you if they are wrong or right. Maybe you have the same assumption. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with these lights, but I'm sorry. Okay, the first one is and the religion is important there. Oh yes. So most of us, I think 98% of us are Muslims, including me. I'm Muslim, and yes, religion is really important there, important here. And yeah, that's all. I get the feeling it's hot there like 90% of the time. Let me explain the geography of Iran. So we have like four, what do you say? Four, okay? I don't know how to say it. It's like a part of that is cold and humid, which is north. South is hot and humid. West is dry and cold. And where I live, which is the center, and east is hot and dry. And no, not all of that is like, it's not like hot all the time. We have like really cold nights, and in like desert where I live, really cold nights and really hot mornings and like noons. So it's not like hot all the time. Second assumption, I know that it's rich in architecture. Yes. You know, buildings from, I don't know, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 500 years ago, these are like amazing. Sometimes you look at them and you're like, I can't believe a person from like 200 years ago build this. That's like crazy. Yes, it is really rich in architecture. Has so good food. These are together. Has so good food. Yes. The most famous ones, horma sabzi, kebab, and like, what is like really famous in Iran? Ashreshte. I get a feeling that it's kind of like in Middle East, that we really care about flavor, we really care about seasoning. We season things a lot. We use like 10, 12 different seasonings at the same time in a food to just get the best flavor. So yeah, I think we care about food. It's not only about Iran, it's about the Middle East in general. And it says something, I'm gonna put it here. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna search it. I don't know what it is.
Ancient civilizations.
Ancient civilizations. Okay. Yes, it's really rich in this ancient civilization. Yes. You know, we are like really old. Like, you know, I mean, my country is really old. So yeah, like you walk in the street and you see some building and something like from 500 years ago, 200 years ago. That's like a really normal thing for us. Next, I assume that most men in Iran marry lots of women. No. Okay, I know you think like in Islam all men have a lot of you know, wives, but like it's not true. It's not true at all. Some men have like 2, 3 wives. In Islam, 4 wives are allowed, but it's not really acceptable around people. Like women never accept that, but you know, it's not like a really common thing. I don't know anyone around me like in my family who has like more than 1 wife, But I know some people who have like 2, 3 wives, but it's not a common thing at all. I don't think it's a common thing in Middle East in general. I know like some people do accept that and do live like that, but like not all of us. Iranians are friendly. Yes, I told you, we are thought to be friendly. And I assume that Iranian food is very similar to Thai. I think Thai, and Chinese food. And she added, all of these are okay and aren't offensive at all. No, they are not offensive at all. Our food is not similar to Chinese food and Thai food at all. Like, there are just two different words. I could say our food is similar to like more Arabic foods, like yeah, like in Middle East in general, but like Chinese, not at all. I'm gonna put some photos of Iranian food so we can understand it better. Hi, I don't know much about your country, but I used to date some Iranian girl before. In general, they're pretty educated and polite. Whoa! Yes, yes, yes. Education is super important here. Being a YouTuber, influencer, blogger is not really acceptable here. There are a lot of great bloggers here. I think the most famous one is Sadaf Beauty, but like it's not that acceptable. People don't really accept that as a job. And like having your own business and stuff. Like the most important thing is education, going to college. It's not like you decide to go to college or not. You have to go to college, and it's like it's really important. Education is super important, more than you can imagine. Actually, college doesn't really cost much here. Like, you know, if you know, some college, college or colleges, I don't know. Some of them are super expensive, but most of them are like, you know, just governmental, is that true? Oh yeah, so you don't pay that much, and it's not like a hard thing to get into college, so you have to. I talk too much, I know. And polite, being polite to an older person is super important. I don't know, like you can't understand it because you're not Persian. In the Middle East in general, being polite and having respect to like older people, to your teacher, to your parents, to you know grandma is really important. Next, people in Iran are focused on living their own life and taking care of their family. Well, family is such an important thing. Getting divorced in Iran is really hard. Some people just rather not get divorced because it's like so hard because you know the court always wants to you know get family together. They don't want to you know they don't want a lot of divorce here, but it happens. And you know I think in like Europe and America, kids leave home when they're 18. It doesn't happen here. If you are like 35 years old, 40 years old, and you are not married and you don't want to live alone, your parents are always welcoming, and it's not a bad thing at all. Like, I don't know, I think like 100 years ago, families used to live together in a really big house. It's not such a thing here anymore, but like, it shows that how important it was. Okay, this is an interesting one. It can be dangerous place to live. No. I don't know why you think. No, I know why you think. TV, press, media, everybody tells that how dangerous it is to live in Iran, how dangerous it is to travel to Iran, and like how hard we live. But like, look at me. It doesn't seem dangerous here. I live in Iran and it's not dangerous at all, and I don't know what people think like that. And a lot of people think there's war here. Unfortunately, there's war all around us in like other countries, but not here at all. Like, it's super safe here. And I don't know why everybody wants to say like Iran is like so dangerous, there's war here. No, we are really friendly and we are famous for hospitality. So no, not at all. Most people in Iran are Muslim. Yes, I think 98%, but let's search.
According to Wikipedia, a 2016 Pew Research Center survey found a very similar fraction of Iranians, 99.8%, identifying as Muslim.
Wow.
Another Pew Research
99.8. I thought it was 98%. It's 99.8%. We all also have Christians here and other religions that I don't know how to pronounce in English. But yeah, we live peacefully together. Iran is not a place many people visit for vacation. Wrong. Sometimes when I go outside, not here, not where I live, in another place, which is like the center of the province I live, I see a lot of tourists from all over the world. It's especially, and you can see a lot of them in north of Iran. There are a lot of people, they have YouTube channels, and they visited Iran. You can watch them. It's, I think for Americans, it's hard to get a visa and passport. Not passport, visa, for our country, but no, a lot of people visit here. Next, there's not a lot of money in Iran. Wrong. There is a lot of money in Iran. Because in the Middle East, we have oil, and it's really pricey, and we have a lot of money, and I assume that people don't really know us because of media, so just don't trust that. We have a lot of money here. We are in the middle of economic crisis right now, but it doesn't mean we don't have money. It is one of the largest countries. I don't know that and I don't believe so, so let's search. Is Iran one of the largest countries?
According to mporg.ir, comprising a land area of 1,648,195 square kilometers, it is the second largest nation in the Middle East and the 18th largest in the world.
So it is the second largest nation in Middle East, and 18th largest in the world. I didn't know that. 18th is pretty good. Yeah. I know Russia is the largest. I didn't know Iran is 18th, so yes, probably yes. Next. I think is a really cute place, but with big social and politics problem. US try to control it as if Iran wasn't a country on his own. Okay, yes, we have politics problems with a lot of different countries, especially with the United States of America, but it's only about our government. We don't have any problem with you guys. I found an American friend, and I told her, hey, do you think we hate you? And she was like, no, we don't hate you. And yeah, I want to tell you right now, we don't hate you. I hope you don't hate us. But our governments have a lot of problems and we don't care about that. My assumptions are that the food is really nice, the people are friendly, and it's country with stunning landscape. Okay, all of them are true. I'm gonna explain them. Food. I told you, not only in Iran, but in Middle East, food is just amazing. So, yes, true. And people are friendly. Okay. There's a thing. It's important to be friendly in Iran. It's not like people are generally friendly. It's like it's a moral thing. It's important. We are taught to be friendly with each other, especially with people who visit Iran. You know, we always come to you, speak to you, and ask you about Iran. What do you think about here? You know, it's like really important to help each other and to be super friendly. It's super important. With stunning landscapes. Yes, buildings, art, and especially nature of Iran is really stunning. And yeah, that's true. That's all. Strict rules for girls. True. Okay, nobody has my YouTube channel, none of my friends and family, like my parents do, and like 1 or 2 of my friends, not anybody else, because I don't wear hijab on, and it's really important here. It's important for a girl to wear hijab and like, you know, going get outside for too late, and like, yeah, it's pretty hard. It's getting better and better all the time, but like it's still not really, you know, we're not really free here, so yeah, that's right. Okay, everybody talks about food, and she says Iran food is so good. Yes, true. Oh, this is an interesting one. Muslims hostile toward non-Muslim countries. Wrong. Super wrong. We respect everybody, because like in Quran, which is the holy book for Muslims, every other religions came from God, and your prophet and our prophet Muhammad, they are all the same. They came from God. So no, we're not hostile. But like, I assume you say that because like our government has problems. It's politic problems with the United States and some other countries. It's not about like we want them to be Muslims. No, we respect every other religion. Iran is a well-known country around the world. They left behind from others in science, tech, innovation, etc. Wrong. Okay, I know in media and, you know, stuff like that, you see like, oh, we have nothing, no technology, no nothing. It's super wrong. We are actually really developed, but the thing is that I don't know what is it about like media that doesn't really want to show the true face of us. You know, they always want to say there's war here and we are enemies with all other countries. It's not right. We are actually really developed. We have great scientists, and also we have a lot of scientists out of Iran working in I don't know, NASA, or they teach in Harvard, Stanford, Oxford, you know. And you know, because education is super important here, people are really educated and we are really developed. So it's not true. It's just because the media doesn't really want to cover our development. I assume that Iran is a safe place to visit. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is super safe in here. You don't really need to be worried about anything. I don't know why media always want to say there's war here. No, be comfortable, and if you are coming where I live, I will host you. Iran has strong military and power. Very true. Very, very true. We really, our government cares about military and like power a lot. Because I think 40 years ago there was a big war in here. It took long, for about 8 years. Since then we really developed in military, and we made all of them. So yes, that's a sign that we're developed. So that was all the assumptions you had about Iran. Thank you for all of my friends from around the world who helped me with this video. I really appreciate it. Without your help, I could never make this video. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video. See you next week.